Greetings in the name of the Most High, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor King Selassie I. Rastafari, more fire, more fire, more fire. British never come here for cut it out. Don't give it the position with the people in there, alright? All beautiful ladies, I want to hear your voices. Say, Jah. Yes, first of all, I want to say, bless the Most High, the King Creator, King Selassie and Queen Omega. Nothing without the female and the Emperor. Now, I want to acknowledge all beautiful people from the community, collectively. Chief Sterling, I don't like to use the word Colonel because I'm British. Henry Sterling, greetings once again. You beautiful black people, you're the reason why I'm here. My name is Miguel Orlando Collins. So them call me. I call myself Kolanji, people call me Sizzla. Now, what we hear is declaring our commitment as leadership. As leaders, you gotta be strong. Now, to be a true leader, you need to listen, you need to learn, you need to be humble. You need to know what the people is really requesting as of their sustainable development, the means of survival. Without the land that you're standing on, you're nothing. Would have been no need for your existence. So we do acknowledge that the land that you're standing on now is ancestral territory, right? Right? And if your history serves you right and your memory serves you well, you'll remember that one of your first independence is 1730. That was when the Maroon said we can't take no more war. Your independence was way before 1738. From the first inception of black people, the Hebrew Israelites, giving the thought that we got to stand and fight and defend the people. It was even more. So what you should know as true leader, just be serious about leading the people, serious about making positive changes, serious about speaking the truth. Now, with all the atmosphere surrounding you, you must remember that you're a Mennonite nation. And always remember the pathway being set, being paved by your ancestors. When we say ancestors, we are talking about great grandmother, great grandfather, and great bloodline, right? DNA, right? All the girls them look youngsters, them sexy and pretty now. I saw Nanny did pretty in the bushes. Some girls love the fingernail and the pretty hairstyle, but they don't love the Nanny style. Same as though you're young and up and pet, that's Nanny going through the bushes. And beauty. She's not just a beauty about herself, being narcissistic. She's a beauty about leading her people forward to Africa. Some people say Rastaman and Maroon, I see him, of course. It's one Mennonite nation. When the Maroons them are the British, no barber shop never up there. Alright? And if you stay so and stop, comb your hair and trim your hair and push out your head and I say one thing much, where your mother go say Yawa? Yawa? But honestly, who is Rasta? Tafari Makonnen, the great 225th king of King Solomon and Queen of Sheba in Ethiopia. So the same people, whatever fight at Ethiopia now, they are Hebrew Israelite like yourself. Before Kojo and Nanny started this battle and all great freedom fighters against the British, you must remember after Solomon, the first king you get a who? King Saul. And then who? King David. And then King Solomon, the third king. And I, the King Selassie, is the 225th king upon the said black throne. The Onyankipong throne in the same Ethiopia. Two main countries never been conquered on the planet, and it's who? Ethiopia and Jamaica. Alright? No government to world had fought the battle as Ethiopians, Hebrew Israelite, black people, and the black Mennonite people in Hebrew Israelite in Yankton state. Remember, Jamaica is a corporation, and all the other Caribbean islands, they're all corporation. They all know what a corporation is, right? So you're going to have people working for the corporation, and their duty is to keep it in line so you can provide human labors. And everything that you generate from the highland will be in favor for the colonizers. So that is why, as leaders, we need to make sure that we are dealing with building a brighter future. creating a better world for sustainable development and just. Not just to follow the political cloud, because that's the strategy. Remember, the political culture is very different from the Yankee Pop culture. Maroon black people, all our ancestors before us. I'd like to say thank you very much for the connection and the natural commitment to the natural world. Maroon people, it's not you call yourselves Maroon. You call yourselves Maroon? No, Maroon is a Spanish definition, mean wild or untamed dog. And the same thing the people them cause them a bonfire, them unruly, can't tame dog. So it's just a natural culture, a natural way of life to resist corruption and deny the devil. All who are in favor of the Almighty and yet deny the devil, say more fire. If you feel good about yourself, say I. No. I want to say much respect to the Scotsall Maroon group. Scotsall Maroon family, you know there? So, Chuano Unu call themselves families, you know there? Akwaba me, Abusua, me, mean my. See me there? My. Listen me now. Akwaba me, Abusua. Abusua means family. Me, my. Akwaba welcome. Akwaba me, Abusua. Yeah? What I said? When me say what I said is that I say hello. And you must say me hoye. Hoye, me hoye. I'm great. What I said? Me hoye. Akwaba. Yeni Aseda, it's a pleasure. Yeni Aseda, it's a pleasure. Alright. Now when you don't know your language, you cannot cipher a code. So when the enemies are come, you can't switch up the language and tell them, so hold on, there's someone to escape them. That member still has said, family say, well, black people say, thou shalt not kill. So see the idiot, them up about they want to kill them. Don't too fight, escape them and look over yourself. Alright? So remember this now. Them say this is your Safa. When them change over. Sometimes it's a Rastaman man in majesty. So remember this, we're here this day to recognize the great and beautiful and pleasant characters of our forefathers and mothers before us. We are here to acknowledge the historical injustices being brought out against you, beautiful black people, and the destruction of your community. Like I said before, where we're standing is ancestral territory. The whole entire highland belongs to Hebrew, Israelite, Yankee Pong, Rastafari black people. And the government knew that. You don't know that. You need to study your history more, your story more. Alright? And we want to acknowledge the intergenerational trauma being brought upon you, all because of these injustices. The government of Jamaica should start seeing into the indigenous people law, like you have the United Nations Declaration for Human Rights, you have the Human Rights Declaration, and you have the indigenous laws. But the first government before this government is me and the victor. And when we read the treaty, I haven't seen any context being curated or any sentences being phrased by Kojo or Nanny or the black people in the treaties. So this is the time for you to put your word into the treaty. You follow the treaty, you have no say in it. I am the victor. So me must have all of the say. How comes you follow the treaty and I can't see any context tonight where who know when Kojo say we if you do this, we own this. Everybody want to come each upside of me. Remember now, you just gotta be truthful about yourselves. People say them are the future, the future is not yours, the future belongs to your children. And we should give them the tools necessary to take them through such. As them say music, we use it as a platform to amplify the voice of the voiceless. Alright? So, we have to let the people know, say music is just an instrument, one of the items to lead you forward to the truth, things like these. We need to go to more symposiums and more meetings in the community. Alright, and we need to observe the political meetings. Remember though, Rastafari is the king. Since them no see Solomon, it split. King of Israel, King of Judah, way before now. Remember, same as how they took it from Ghana, Sri Lanka, and a lot of other places. Remember this history. Rastafari give you another history. Not just the Assyrian slave trade, nor the British slave trade, nor the transatlantic slave trade. Remember the Assyrian slave trade. When Jeroboam go north, he was conquered by King Sargon the second. And from that time till now, no one talk about the people over there so except Marcus Garvey through the words of great leaders and all, Nanny and Kojo and all great leaders. That is why we sit up on TV and meet people with board and destroy them over the side of the world. So the Maroons are Rastafari, the Hebrew Israelite government, and all that is within our power as black people. We claiming the black people being taken away from the time of King Sargons with the Assyrians. And over the next side of the century that the Lord is known, you must know that the Jesus Christ, when I praise that is because of the language I'm calling. So, in a Hebrew Israelite name, Yahshua, Mashiach. Yahshua in Hebrew Israelite means salvation. Mashiach means anointed. Salvation, anointed. Alright? So, the line is there. Rehoboam, conquered by Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar being conquered by the Persian. King Cyrus gave a proclamation and sent it to Jerusalem. The Roman Catholics came and conquered you in that sense. Burned up Jerusalem and took away all those stuff and took away all these black people. Some of you people, because of the persecution of the Roman Catholic and slavery, who don't know the shed blood thing, who don't know shed no blood, who don't find no way into Africa, such as the Ashanti lineage. Until now. So if you can listen clearly, when you hear the people say, "Flu, I don't know that," and it's in there, your language is being intertwined with other royal traditional languages. Alright? So when we say three Ashanti languages, it's all a part of Hebrew. Everything is Hebrew. The reason why a lot of us can't read, we can't differentiate the name from the sound, because the colonizers had vowels to the alphabets or the logos. So the original English came from Hebrew. So we Maroons and black people, they will say Maroon in the Yankee Pound people, and Rastafari and everyone, we're supposed to be charging Roman Catholics for using our Psalms and Proverbs and all these historical, holy and sacred books in the churches on Sunday. That is why when them say they have to bless the king, because he is the king on the throne for all these great people who have fought the war for us, including the reason why we are here today. So let me hear you say, Joe! More fire! And if it was for homosexualism, you couldn't have been here. So more fire! And if it was for lesbian, if you couldn't have been here, so more fire! Don't pedophilia. You don't want to see no boy and you know, gay thing and a lesbian thing and it lead up to pedophilia where you're taking away the children. No people as a Maroon and take what people and hand them over. How can I be coming here as a Maroon fighting for my people and take away slaves and head up and give them back to slave master? When you hear nothing, the Maroon not do them signal. There is a lot of propaganda going around. And you people must remember this. Them say if you don't stand up for struggle. Alright, so let me tell you the truth about Nanny and Kojo. No British is allowed on the premises. And that is truth. As a crown prince, I cannot go wrong, because you must respect our military, respect our school system, respect our spiritual system. No enemy what brought us in slavery is being permitted on sacred grounds, especially when we're together in love and unity. No disturbance. I am the victor. It's not me about surrender.